Imagine this. You get paid on Friday. By Monday, half the money is already gone. Bills, groceries, maybe a quick takeout dinner. And suddenly, you are staring at your wallet thinking, where did it all go? What if I told you there is a simple system that could give you control of your money again? A system that has helped thousands of people save more, spend less, and actually enjoy their money. Stick around, because I am about to show you how cash stuffing can completely change the way you handle your finances. And there is one key step that almost everyone misses. Miss it, and cash stuffing will fail. I will reveal that step later in the video. Number 1. What is cash stuffing really? Cash stuffing is a budgeting method where you take cash and physically divide it into envelopes or wallets based on different spending categories. For example, you might have one envelope for groceries, one for gas, one for eating out, and another for savings. The idea is simple. Once the money in the envelope is gone, you stop spending in that category. This keeps you from overspending because unlike a credit card, cash is finite. Let's say you budget $400 for groceries in a month. You take $400 in cash, place it in a grocery envelope, and that is all you can spend. If you run out by week 3, you either get creative with what is left in your pantry or wait until the next month. That physical limit is the power of cash stuffing. Number 2. Why cash stuffing works so well. Psychologists call it the pain of paying. When you hand over actual cash, you feel the cost more than when you swipe a card. This emotional connection makes you more mindful. Studies show that people spend around 15 to 20% less when using cash instead of cards. Think about it. Have you ever gone out to eat, swiped your card, and barely remembered the total when you left? Now imagine handing over $80 in bills. It feels real, doesn't it? Cash stuffing taps into that feeling, making you second-guess unnecessary purchases. Number 3. Setting up your categories. Here is where beginners often get stuck. How many envelopes do you actually need? Start with the basics. Housing, groceries, transportation, eating out, entertainment, and savings. Do not overwhelm yourself by making 20 categories at once. Start with 5 or 6, then add more as you get comfortable. For example, one beginner I coached had just 3 envelopes: groceries, gas, and fun. She was shocked at how much money she saved just by limiting her fun envelope to $100 a month. Think about the areas where you overspend. Those should be your first envelopes. Number 4. How to decide the right amount for each envelope. This part is critical. Too little money, and you will feel frustrated. Too much, and you will not actually save. Start with your income. Let's say you earn $2,000 a month. First, set aside fixed bills like rent or utilities that you pay online. Then, use the remaining money for your cash stuffing categories. For groceries, you might set aside $400. For gas, maybe $150. Eating out could be $100. Entertainment, another $100. The rest can go towards savings or debt repayment. It is okay if you get it wrong at first. Most people adjust after the first month once they see where the money really goes. Number 5. The envelope system in action. Let's walk through an example. Imagine you get $200 for groceries every 2 weeks. You put $200 in your grocery envelope. You go shopping, spend $120, and put the remaining $80 back in the envelope. If you want to grab fast food later in the week, you open your eating out envelope. If there is $30 inside, that is your limit. And here's the fun part. If you save money in one envelope, you can roll it over to the next month, move it to savings, or treat yourself. That reward makes the system sustainable. Number 6. Common mistakes beginners make. The biggest mistake is forgetting to track your fixed bills. Some people put all their money in envelopes and then realize they do not have enough left for rent. Another mistake is carrying all envelopes everywhere. That is risky. Imagine losing your entire month's budget at the mall. Instead, just take the envelopes you plan to use that day. Also, do not make categories too strict. If you only budget $50 for gas, but your commute costs more, you will get frustrated and quit. Be realistic. Number 7. Adding savings envelopes. Cash stuffing is not just about controlling spending. It is also a powerful savings tool. Create envelopes for future goals, vacations, emergency fund, even Christmas shopping. For example, if you want to save $600 for a holiday trip, break it down into 12 months. That is $50 a month. Put $50 in your vacation envelope every month, and by the end of the year, the money is ready. This makes saving feel achievable because you are breaking big goals into small steps. Number 8. What if you mostly pay bills online? Good question. Many people think cash stuffing does not work in a digital world, but it still can. You can do hybrid stuffing. Keep envelopes for flexible spending like groceries, eating out, or entertainment. For online, bills like rent or utilities, track them in a budget app or a separate checking account. Some people even use digital cash stuffing by creating multiple bank accounts or subaccounts. For example, one for bills, one for groceries, one for savings. It works the same way, but with electronic money. Number 9. What happens if you overspend in an envelope? This is where discipline comes in. If you run out of cash in your fun envelope, you have two choices. 1. You stop spending. 2. You borrow from another envelope, but you must physically move the cash so you see the trade-off. For instance, if you take $20 from your entertainment envelope to cover groceries, you feel the cost because your entertainment envelope is now lighter. This makes you think twice before overspending again. Number 10. How cash stuffing helps with debt. If you are trying to pay off credit cards or loans, cash stuffing can be your secret weapon. Add a debt payoff envelope. Every paycheck, stuff it with a set amount. Let's say you want to put $200 a month toward debt. Every time you add cash to that envelope, you are making visible progress. One woman I worked with kept her debt envelope on her fridge. Seeing it daily kept her motivated, and she paid off $3,000 in just 1 year. Number 11. The secret step most beginners miss. Remember earlier I said there is one step that makes or breaks this system. Here it is. You must review and adjust every month. Too many people set up envelopes once and never tweak them. Then they get frustrated when it doesn't fit their lifestyle. Every month, sit down and ask, did I overspend in one category? Did I underspend in another? Adjust your envelopes so they match your reality. That flexibility is the secret to long-term success with cash stuffing. Number 12. How to stay motivated. At first, cash stuffing feels exciting. You buy cute envelopes, you feel in control. But after 2 or 3 months, motivation can fade. Here is how to keep it fun. Use colorful envelopes, track your savings progress visually, or give yourself small rewards when you hit goals. For example, one family I know made a date night envelope. Every time they stuck to their budget, they used that envelope to celebrate. It turned budgeting into teamwork. Number 13. Does cash stuffing really work long term? The truth is, yes, but only if you adapt it to your life. Some people use it forever. Others use it as training wheels until they develop better spending habits, then move back to digital budgeting. It is like riding a bike. At first, you need the training wheels. Once you learn balance, you can ride without them. So even if you only use cash stuffing for a year, it can permanently change how you think about money. Number 14. Teaching kids about money with cash stuffing. One of the best ways to teach children about money is to let them try cash stuffing themselves. Give them small envelopes for things like toys, snacks, or savings. When a child sees their toy envelope get empty, they understand limits in a very real way. It also teaches them patience because they will need to wait and save before buying something bigger. Parents have told me this helped their kids appreciate money far more than just handing them a few dollars. Number 15. Emergency envelope for peace of mind. Most people know about emergency funds, but cash stuffing can make it even more practical. Keep a dedicated emergency envelope with a set amount of cash at home. This is for situations where your card might not work, like a power outage or sudden car repair. Even $200 tucked away can give you incredible peace of mind. And when real emergencies strike, you do not panic because you already have money ready to go. Number 16. Seasonal or irregular expenses. We all know expenses that do not happen every month but can still wreck your budget. Think about back-to-school shopping, holiday gifts, or annual car registration fees. Cash stuffing lets you create envelopes months in advance for these irregular expenses. For example, if Christmas usually costs you $600, you can start putting away $50 every month from January. By December, you are stress-free because the money is waiting. Number 17. Using cash stuffing for couples. If you are in a relationship, cash stuffing can eliminate money arguments. Each partner gets their own personal envelope to spend however they like, no questions asked. It also helps when both partners agree on shared envelopes like groceries or date nights. For example, one couple decided on $100 each month for eating out. When the envelope was empty, neither could blame the other because they both agreed to the limit. Number 18. Travel made easier with envelopes. Cash stuffing is not just for home budgeting. It is also perfect for vacations. Before your trip, make envelopes for food, transportation, shopping, and activities. While traveling, you will always know how much is left for each part of the trip. One family I know created a souvenir envelope for their kids. Each child had a set amount, and once it was gone, no more toy store meltdowns. Number 19. Cash stuffing as a visual tracker. Some people are more motivated when they can actually see progress. Cash stuffing is almost like a vision board for your money. Every time you add cash to an envelope, you physically see your goal getting closer. For example, watching a new car envelope grow from $50 to $500 to $2,000 makes the goal feel achievable. It is much more exciting than just checking a digital bank balance. Number 20. Breaking bad spending habits. If you have a weakness for certain things like coffee, snacks, or shopping, create a specific envelope just for that. For example, if you are spending $150 a month on coffee runs, try putting $60 in a coffee envelope. When it is empty, you are done for the month. This forces you to be more mindful and might even inspire you to make coffee at home. You now know exactly how to budget and save with cash stuffing. From setting up categories to handling online bills to saving for big goals, you have the full system. And you discovered the one step most beginners miss, which is adjusting your envelopes every month. Now I am curious. If you were to start cash stuffing today, what would be the very first envelope you would create?